Okay, folks, uh, this is a MacBook Pro 15-inch. The logic board went out on it. You can see I have removed it. To remove the logic board, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws. 8, 10 screws on the back of the computer. So what you do is, first thing, you got to have a number 1 Y bit screwdriver, and you got to take the battery out. So you take the battery out. Right here's the battery, and there's 1, 2, 3 screws there that are Y bit. You got to have a Y bit, a number 1. Okay, once you get those 3 screws out, you take and lift the battery out like so, slide it to you, set it off to the side. Okay, then you've got several screws here that you've got to take out that was in the logic board. The logic board is right here, and that's what it looks like right there. Alright, and it goes in just like that. Alright, there is 1, 2, let me get back here so you can see that. There's one screw here, 2 screws, 3 screws, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 7 screws that has to be took out. But then it comes out fairly easy. The one thing that you need to remember, the connections are pretty easy to get loose. You got all these ribbon cables. I'll move the board out of the way. And you got all these ribbon cables here. You got this little ribbon cable right here that's got to be disconnected from your board. There's another one here, small ribbon cable. There's your terminal here for another. I think that's the trackpad connection. Okay, right here. That's this strip here. Okay, then you've got where you hook up the hard drive and your DVD drive. And by the way, this is a 2010 model MacBook Pro. Okay, then you got this power connector, and this here is the connection that goes to the hard drive right here. All right, then you have the connection that comes from the DVD player or the CD player. Also, there is another little small connector right here that also comes off the logic board. All right, okay, the one thing, I'm an old man, and I did not see this connection. Zoom in. This little guy right there, and he's hard to see for, us older fellers, and I was having trouble getting the board out, and I couldn't figure out why it was holding, so I went ahead and put a little more pressure, and when it did, it popped up, and I said, well, what caused all that? After I got the logic board out and I was looking in the case of the computer, I seen this little connector right here. Lucky for me, I did not damage that, so it's good to go. But that would be something that folks need to remember once you get the fans out of the logic board, which is the fans go in these little holes right here. These holes right here in the logic board. They'll go right in there and screw into the logic board itself. Once you get those out, that connection is under one of those, under this side of the logic board, under this fan. So don't forget the little guy right here, because I almost destroyed or I would have had to do something different and carried it somewhere. But it's fairly simple. Right now I'm just getting the computer ready for the new board. I'll set it back off here to the side. And it should be here tomorrow, and I'll have everything ready. All I have to do is plug it in, push it back into the thing, and connect all my connectors up. And remember my little dude right down here when I hook it up. I'm mainly making this video for myself so I won't forget him. Anyway, I went ahead and replaced this as a new hard drive, and I've got new RAM to go in the logic board. So anyway, I hope this is helpful to some of you. It's a very simple, easy process. The only aggravating part is this connector right here. This one was a little bit, until I figured out how to do it, and it was a little bit hard. But this other one that's right up under it here, that plugs in on the bottom of the board. So he's a little bit hard to get to. But once you get the board out, you got plenty of slack here in your wire that you can flip it up and pop it right out. So anyway, just wanted to make this video. Maybe it'll help somebody else someday. Thank you very much.